Hello, it's me. It's Recky. Welcome back for another reaction. This one is a bit different. We're going to check out some NFL stadiums because why not? It's kind of cool. The video we're going to watch is 5 best stadiums in the NFL. It's from the channel Nonstop Sports. If you want to check it out, link for the channel and of course for this video we're going to watch is available in the description. Before we watch it, I want you to smack the like and of course hit that subscribe. It's an easy thing to do. It's completely free, but it means a lot to me. So please consider it. And of course, we say thank you to the amazing people of Recky, the channel members and the Patreons. Thank you so much for the amazing support. I really appreciate you. And of course, we give a big shout out to the Supreme Tier donators over by Patreon and of course, channel membership. You guys are the best. Personal shout outs goes to the ultimate supporters, only available on Patreon at the moment. Deja, Walt, Tammy, Roni, and Dwayne. Thank you. It's amazing. Let's do this. Okay, let me know if there's anything wrong with this video, according to you. Let's do this.
Not all fan experiences are created equal. Like the Raiders' old Coliseum in Oakland, some actually drive people away from going to games altogether. But then, there's stadiums that every fan puts on their bucket list. The must-see stadiums they just have to watch a game at. Recently, franchises have been putting everything they have into playing in futuristic, multi-billion-dollar venues that attract people from all over the world. Ever since AT&T Stadium, otherwise known as
I've been to the Giant Stadium once. I just want to get that out there.
Jerry's World broke ground in 2009. Fans have been calling bragging rights on who has the biggest and best stadium in the league, old and new alike. Today, we take a look at the 5 best stadiums in the NFL.
Okay, so according to, maybe not according to you, but according to this guy.
US Bank Stadium. We start in Minneapolis with the ultimate trendsetter in modern stadium design. In 2016, the Minnesota Vikings rebuilt their collapsing Metrodome into a venue that looked like it was designed for NASA and not an NFL team. US Bank Stadium's spacecraft look is nearly see-through, with a transparent roof and the west side of the stadium made completely of glass, giving a view of the Minneapolis skyline.
Wow.
The stadium is actually a dome, just like its predecessor, with a turf field that can hold over 70,000 fans.
70,000?
In a short time, US Bank Stadium has hosted huge moments and created new traditions. Since moving into US Bank, Vikings fans created the Skol chant that has quickly become their battle cry. US Bank Stadium was also the location of the Minneapolis Miracle, where Stephon Diggs caught a game-winning prayer to beat the Saints in the playoffs. Every single fan was off their feet chanting Skol, 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 shaking the glass in the stadium.
That's kind of cool. The Vikings screaming Skol, which is Swedish for cheers. Recky approves.
Vikings set the foundation for the design of the next stadium on this list, Allegiant Stadium. New is almost always better. Well, as far as NFL stadiums go, our 4th best stadium is the apple in the eye of the newly relocated Las Vegas Raiders. Located on the iconic Las Vegas Strip, Allegiant Stadium is the real-life iteration of Darth Vader's Death Star. The massive 65,000-seat gloss black and silver dome has an unprecedented outside video board attached and a
Wait a minute, is this actually a picture? Hold on.
Silver dome has an
look at that.
unprecedented outside video board attached, and a massive retractable sliding window that looks out onto the Vegas Strip. Allegiant is also home of the world's largest 3D printed object, an 85-foot rendition of the Al Davis Memorial Torch that sits in front of the retractable windows. Like in Oakland, the torch will be lit before every game to signify the Raiders' will to win. Now the Raiders finally have a huge futuristic mecca that truly represents the legacy Al Davis created. After years years of having the NFL's worst stadium, but the Raiders are all set to turn Las Vegas silver and black in 2020. SoFi Stadium. The $5 billion behemoth made its debut in 2020 as the new home of both the LA Rams and the Chargers. It's basically the Sistine Chapel of sports entertainment. In the middle sits a 1,000-ton video board, appropriately named the Oculus, that
Wait, so it goes all the way around the stadium? I gotta go back.
And the Chargers. It's basically the Sistine Chapel of sports entertainment. In the middle sits a 1,000-ton video board, appropriately named the Oculus, that covers the stadium end to end with 4K HDR views. It took less than a few days from its debut before the Oculus was dubbed the eighth wonder of the world. With fan connectivity at the forefront, SoFi tag-teamed with Google to build a cloud app exclusively for the stadium. This app allows fans to quickly look at their phone to see a fresh replay of any play, then peek at the Oculus board for the world's first 4K live production. SoFi is the most expensive stadium in history, and it took nearly 4 years to build. From the moment of its debut, you knew SoFi was going to be the most state-of-the-art technological experience to ever exist. However, SoFi Stadium isn't
well, I think that's because they have two teams. That's why they could push in more cash, right?
just a football venue. There is also a massive entertainment attachment coming in the near future. The entertainment district includes office buildings, shops, restaurants, residential units, hotels, movie theaters, and parks. In its entirety, the complex will be 3.5 times the size of the Disneyland park. So it's no surprise that Super Bowls and international events alike are flocking to have SoFi host. The Rams and Chargers are just hoping that the new permanent home field advantage can host some big wins for them as well. CenturyLink Field. Seattle is home to one of the best fan experiences in the world. CenturyLink Field is home to the Seattle Seahawks and the 12th Man. The 12th Man is the self-proclaimed nickname for the Seahawks fans because they impact the game so much that it's like the Hawks are getting a 12th player on the field. CenturyLink's unique shape was designed with noise in mind, engineered with reflective roofs and concrete seats into an egg-like oval that acts as sound mirrors. This makes it one of the best home field advantages in sports.
Oh, so they can hear the audience way better.
72,000 people sound like hundreds of thousands inside this stadium. Opponents say the noise at CenturyLink is like trying to play next to a jet engine. The 12s have even broken a Guinness Book of World Record for the loudest stadium twice in the past couple of years. Big plays in primetime situations have even shown up on the Richter scale, a machine used to detect earthquakes. The stadium is built for the ultimate fan experience, covering nearly every seat under a roof, so that the famous Seattle rain doesn't ruin a Seahawks victory. Nearly 90% of tickets are sold to Seahawks season ticket holders every year, proving it might just be the best fan experience in the world.
I mean, this is something I'm very, very jealous about when it comes to sports in the United States. I've been to Giant Stadium. I watched New York Jets versus Pittsburgh Steelers sometime early 2000. And I was in complete shock because me and my buddy, we were super early. They were tailgating outside in the parking lot. And we went inside. It was me and a dude on the other side. Then just by a snap, there was amazing the amount of people. And as a Swede, I think the biggest one we have can maybe hold 50 or 60,000. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's around there. But there was 100,000 people right there. I will never forget that moment. And I think this is the last one.
Lambeau Field. Is there really any competition for Titletown, USA? Named after the Packers' founder, Curly Lambeau, the atmosphere at Lambeau Field is unlike any other. 80,000 ravaging cheeseheads pack the small town of Green Bay every fall Sunday to come see the Packers in the league's best stadium. Cheeseheads own the capital of NFL fandom. No, literally, they own it. Lambeau Field and the Packers are the only publicly owned sports franchise in America. Walking through the hallowed grounds is like taking a walk through football history, with legendary monuments surrounding the stadium and a Hall of Fame unlike any other inside. While the stadium doesn't have some of the state-of-the-art features as the others on this list, it's going to take the other stadiums nearly a century to build as much history as Lambeau. Looking to buy season tickets for the Packers? Well, get in line. Season tickets have been sold out every season since 1960, one season after the legend Vince Lombardi became head coach. When Green Bay babies are born, their parents put them on the 30-year wait list. Lambeau Field has given the Packers the biggest home field advantage in the NFL, an incredible 172-66 record at home, while number 5 through number 2 are all brand new stadiums.
One more.
It just goes to show that sometimes old school can still Lambeau leap into first place. The NFL's best stadium isn't up for much debate, not as long as the frozen tundra still exists.
Wow.
So, there you have it, the 5 best stadiums in the NFL. Which one of these have you been to? And which one are you looking forward to visit in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. As always, you're watching Nonstop Sports. We'll catch you next time.
Fantastic channel. It's probably the first time I'm actually checking that channel out. And like I said, if you want to check it out, the link is available in the description. Like I said, I only been to one Giant Stadium, and that was a pretty basic oval stadium. I didn't know this was a thing. I really like all of them. The first one was, I really liked the way it was shaped. It wasn't like super round on the outside, but it was oval inside, and there was glass all around. And that was the first one. Let me know if you have any favorites, and let me know if there is a stadium that you think should be on the list. Do that in the comment section. I really did enjoy that. 5 best stadiums. If you did enjoy watching me enjoying that, I want you to smack the like and of course hit that subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I am Recky. You stay safe.